this is Steven Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum against AEW Dynamite. So you've just had your biggest payoff on a pay-per-view ever. How do you move on from that? You move on like this. Again, AEW reminding us what pro wrestling is. They had a number of people who took key losses, and they dealt with it in one of the three ways, each one, that AEW handles this kind of thing. And all of them were utilized, and they all are serving a positive effect, at least thus far. We're at the Chartway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. The fact that they have something to start off like that has a kind of a history and a gravitas is really wonderful. I cannot emphasize that enough. By the way, this weekend, I'm hopefully going to put out a video about what it's like to listen to all of these wrestling shows that I review. Since at my job, it is a nighttime job, but I am allowed to listen. So I listen to the wrestling shows. And I've learned quite a bit by having to do it that way. In any case, we got Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur. They're the broadcast team. Backstage, we got Kenny Omega with Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. And Omega is saying, like, there's some things I got to fix. There's some things I got to change. If you can hold down the fort. Adam Cole is like, cleaner, I got this. And he's like, I'm just talking about the Bucks. And the Bucks are like, don't worry, we've got this. I like that. Show kicks off with Hangman Adam Page, and it's celebratory. Dark Order there. It's great. And then Danielson comes and confronts him in a respectful but not respectful manner. Danielson basically goes like, I wrestled the next night after I won the title at WrestleMania, which gets a boo from the crowd. It's just really great stuff. Kind of checking Page. So Page says, fine, let's fight tonight. And Danielson goes, no, I don't want you to have an excuse. And then Danielson wrestles Evil Uno and beats the tar out of him. And then cuts a promo saying, I'm going to beat up each member of the Dark Order. And then Colt Cabana, I'm going to kick your head into. It's great. 2.0, Daniel Garcia interrupts Kingston. And Kingston's response is, Garcia, you let two grown men call you their son. I know you're from Buffalo. And then they don't back down to each other. Again, just setting up stuff. So one way to handle the big loss is to basically let them know that you're not going to see them for a while, like Kenny Omega. The other one is to put them into an angle right away, as short as it probably will be with Eddie Kingston. And then we'll see how they handle other things. We got Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii with Rocky Romero and the Best Friends at ringside against Butcher and Blade with Matt Hardy and the Bunny. It's chaos. Ishii, the spot where they finally made him look great, where he just sort of leans into all those huge forearm shots by the Butcher, backs him all the way up, beats him down, and then Ishii eventually grabs a blade and hits a delayed brain buster. And again, it's just the way that they highlight outside wrestlers, the way that they make sure things are put over. It's just so great. It's really great. This might be the best post major show we have seen this year, at least so far. Tony Schiavone's backstage with Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood, FTR, Tully Blanchard, Andrade, and Jose. Basically, they're calling out whoever. Cody, Pac, I proved I'm a better wrestler than you. I can beat you both clean. I'm going to show you my bad side. Cash, we were robbed by the Lucha Brothers. Why don't we add Malachi Black and make it a 4-on-4? And then Tully calling out Arn Anderson. Arn, I'm not Jose. I've got one more in me. Again, just so much intrigue, so many things that you want to see, and they're finding a way to get everybody on the air. It's just really great. We got a TBS Women's Title Tournament quarterfinal match. The long and short of it is Serena Deeb clips Hikaru Shida's leg that she worked on, and Nyla Rose gets her in a stretch muffler and taps her out. Again, Hikaru Shida, the unsung hero of the women's division, always willing to lose when it is absolutely appropriate, and her not advancing really opens it up to who this might be. And Nyla Rose advancing is good for everybody, I think. Really great stuff. This show so far, it's fantastic. Malachi Black has a message for Cody Rhodes, Pac, and the Lucha Brothers since they had to establish the fact that they're forming that team without him. So he's cutting a promo about it. Very smart. And this line, in Chicago, I will make it so the air you breathe will turn toxic. Deep deep breaths, my friends, while oxygen is still on your side. Just freaking badass. I mean, it's badass, right? MJF comes to the ring with Sean Spears and Wardlow, starts talking all this yin yang. CM Punk's music hits, the crowd's going nuts. MJF tries to introduce himself, and Punk laughs and walks out of the ring. And Excalibur with a great line. CM Punk knows how to push MJF's buttons, and we're off and running on that feud as well. Tony Schiavone is backstage with Darby Allin. Darby says he wants a rematch with MJF, but then Billy and the Gun Club walk by, and Billy basically challenges Darby, and Darby says, "Let's do it." So we've set up matches for Rampage as well. Young Bucks and Adam Cole were backstage. Matt and Nick are not cleared after Full Gear, but the Super Click will handle things. And in 2 nights at Rampage, it'll be me and Bobby Fish against Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Cool. Look how we're setting we're setting up next week's show. We're setting up Friday's show. Love it. The Acclaim against Dante Martin and Leo Rush. The Acclaimed with a hilarious rap again. Really great. A total exhibition for Leo Rush and Dante Martin, who win after a series of ping pong and moves. It's really great. Team Taz comes out, again, tries to recruit, and then Starks gets the good line. Here's the deal, Dante. You can choose to go with Team Taz. It'll be start of a Hall of Fame career. If you stay with Leo Rush, it'll be a mediocre one. So we're really setting up this conflict and possible moral pangs with Dante Martin, and it's all part of pushing him up the card, and I'm here for it. Spanish God against Jay Lethal in his AEW debut. Lethal cuts a decent promo about how nobody ever walks in here and actually wins the title, but I'm going to do it. He doesn't do it, but it is a very good match, and then they shake hands at the end. Best post Big Show show that we have seen this year. Congratulations to Dynamite.